Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Center 22. We're back here on No Man's Land with Grober's Games. The last month we ended up not getting a whole lot done around the farm. Well, we ended up making quite a bit of money last month. We ended up selling a bunch of planks, furniture. Well, actually we just sold all our furniture pieces from Timber Time. Al and Tim are doing a really good job over there. So I'm really happy with that. We made quite a bit of money. We ended up trading off our 7520 premium for a 7810. Kind of an older tractor, but it's gonna have has more power, and I think it's gonna handle the side dresser better. I still want to keep that in the series, even though it's kind of one of those things where I'm a little hesitant yet, just cause it takes quite a bit just to run the thing myself. But that's kind of the way it goes with farming sometimes. As you probably could tell already when we approached the barn here, we finally got this barn filled up. The cows gave birth some more calves, so we're at max capacity now for cattle. The one thing I've been thinking about is I think we're gonna have to. There's a mod out there for like a milk tank extension. I'm thinking we're gonna have to invest into that, into the milk tank extension. I think for slurry, I think we're gonna be fine. Actually, I don't think we have a real reason to get an extension yet. If we keep pumping manure out like we do, I think we'll be fine. The only... Turn that off here. Oh, wait, before we go. Get that topped off. The only thing that I'm thinking of... How much hay we got left? Oh, okay. So we should be fine. The only thing... Other thing I'm thinking of right now is... With this manure tank, we don't have, like... a sensor on it. We're gonna get rid of the rest of this TMR as well, since we got to get the combine out, because the oats is ready to harvest this month as well. So we actually got quite a few things I want to get done today, so please excuse me as I get scatterbrained as I try to focus on what we need to get done. So one of the things we got to do this morning yet, we got to get back over to the sawmill and get over there and get the planks loaded up, so that way they can keep producing over there. They maxed out in the mill already. And the planks are still holding at like 2,500 per 1,000 liters, so we're gonna clean out all the planks out there and get those all sold. Timber Time says they got enough planks and wood in their building to keep them busy with making furniture for a while. And I want to get this TMR wagon completely dumped out. We'll come up here and do this. And it looks, and as you can probably tell, our hay field's ready to be cut again, so I want to get started knocking that out today, and then we gotta get that all tethered and raked up as well. So we got more than enough tasks to keep us busy today. I think we're gonna use the grain trailer. Yeah, we're gonna use the grain trailer. I want to test something that I didn't think about testing. So we're gonna use that and see if I can get it to work. I'm pretty sure we can get it to work, but we'll find out here shortly. I'm going to drop this TMR wagon off over here. And in between episodes, I also went and bought about 2,000 liters of fuel, so our barrel's good for a while. I don't think we'll burn through all that fuel this year, but we're starting to go through it quite a bit now, especially since we did all this land expansion. The other thing I'm thinking about getting rid of this barrel over here. Just because we got that, we're going to be investing into that tanker eventually for milk, that we could just fill that barrel up slightly and not have to really worry about it. Get the auger set up here too as well. We got quite a few things to do before we can even think about before we even can start heading out to the field to get the oats harvested. So I think this might be a 2-month episode again. Or a 2-part episode for 1 month, just because we got the grass to cut, and not gonna lie, I kind of really want to. Oh, looks like I forgot to close the bin lid. Whoops. Come on, there we go. Can't get good enough view of it. See where we're at. Let's go a little bit more. All right, I think we're good there. We have to go get the little conveyor as well, the little jumper, because I think we are definitely going to need that for what I'm going to be trying out here. I think it should work like it does with the Kilbros wagons, but I am not 100%, and there's no time like the present to test something out like this. So, but like I said, we're gonna get this all set up here first. Then we're gonna hop into the semi. And I didn't really talk about it that much, but I really like that old truck already. I kind of like the color coding I gave it. I kind of wanted to give it like a blue, black, and white look just to match the channel's logo, but I just wasn't liking how it was turning out, so that's why I just went with blue and black. I figure that's a good enough color mixture. Otherwise, I was gonna go with blue and white. I think I would have gone with blue as the primary color and white as the secondary to accent it. But I'm pretty happy right now. We just gotta start saving up money towards the planner as well, and I haven't decided yet. So since it's gonna be a newer style planner right now that we're looking into getting, I haven't really decided if that we're gonna go with a CCS tank style on it, or if we're gonna stick with the seed boxes. Actually, that's not a good position. We're gonna guess the PTO's on that side of the auger. I wasn't thinking. And I'm still leaning towards seed boxes for now, but when I think about it, the more we're starting to expand in fields, it might be better for us just to get a CCS tank so that way we can carry more seed on that planter. But I haven't fully decided yet. I know we'll be getting smart boxes to kind of help us with the pest problems out here. Just because we're pretty much breaking on broken ground out here. Ooh. And okay, I think we should be good there. Let's turn that off. There we go. Hop in the Mac here. I feel like this trailer is kind of a lot of trailer. This flatbed's just a lot to handle. Because I think it's a 50... I wonder if it's a 50-foot bed. So I used to drive semi... I got my CDL and such, and I used to drive semis with grain trailers and bulk feed trailers as well, and this just seems like a lot to me right now, so I'm guessing it's at least 50 foot or so. And I think we're gonna enjoy this a lot more. It's gonna be little bit easier. I know quite a while ago someone suggested to do trailer like getting a gooseneck for the pickup, but I was kind of holding out for this whole semi rig just so we can basically, what's the best way to put it? Make it worth our while running the semi all the time and such. But we're gonna be using quite a bit when you think about it, when we're gonna be using it to transport our milk, and we're gonna be using it to transport all our planks and stuff now, and even bringing equipment home. I think it's gonna be a lot nicer. So the one thing that'll be interesting though is think about if it's whether or not if it's worth keeping that old Ford around. I mean, right now we're gonna be keeping it because I'm not planning to invest into a livestock trailer for quite a while. I don't really see the point of investing into another one when we still got that gooseneck one for the Ford. And I don't think, and as of right now, we're not going to be really moving enough cattle to warrant getting a big livestock trailer. Put this up here. I'm also kind of curious how much a load this can handle, because I know for the Ford, when I had 8 sets of planks on it, it was struggling, and I don't know if you ever looked at that trailer mod, but we could see the wheels starting to clip through on that, and it was kind of entertaining to me to look at that. But like I said, today's main task, we're gonna get all these planks sold. I think I'm gonna end up running the harvester all day myself, because like I said, I kind of want to do the harvesting myself for once, and then we'll bale right afterwards. And I think we'll let's leave the bales out there because we're gonna have round bales as well to pick up. So if we got time, we might start cutting into the grass field, and we'll use the 78-10 to run the mower. Put some hours on that because I kind of want to keep the Kubota lower on hours out of all the tractors on our farm right now, just because the Kubota's our newest, like, more up-to-date piece of equipment that we have on the farm or not. And I guess the other thing I forgot, I don't know if you guys noticed while I was purchasing that 7810, I did actually get it installed and set up with GPS, so we're good to go there. I bought a set of duals for it just so That way, if we do need a little more traction for side dressing, or if we need to do some tillage with it, that's ready to, it's all set up and ready to roll there on that front as well. But like I said, right now the next big investment is we're going to start saving to make sure we have enough money for that planter next season. And we're going to get that tanker yet. And then there's a bunch of other smaller upgrades that I want to get. And I really need to make that list, and I should just go through it at the beginning of the next episode or the episode after. So I think that's what I'll be working on later today. But we're going to jump into the time lapse here finally. And we'll see you guys in a bit.
something cold in the way you are. The things you said had me going good, but it left a scar. You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and then you're gone. I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of chemicals. What's the point of this? But I don't wanna be alone. I keep looking at my phone, but you never call me. And then I see you on the street. Said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's always the same story with you, but I just cannot refuse you. I'm sad after this time that I'm out, that you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious? So curious.
Alright everyone, this is where we're going to start wrapping up today's episode. We got quite a bit of stuff done ourselves. I'm planning to turn this into a 2-episode month, like I said. I was going to start baling the straw, but I figure, you know, let's get the hay cut and tethered, and then we'll get it raked up, and then we can do the baling all at once. And I figure next month we'll get everything, the next episode we'll get everything loaded up, and then we'll get this fertilized. I'm actually thinking about lime in the field too, because I'm pretty sure the value is not going to be very good here. When we get to the end, we'll jump off here and double check. Yeah, the pH value is starting to go south, and then we'll get this field fertilized as well, is what I'm thinking right now. I think we might even take a second, hook up the crop sensor, and see what it's looking like as well, and just use the fertilizer spreader, and then we'll go across it. We might go across it with lime as well, just get everything leveled out. All right. I was thinking about, where is it? I was thinking about maybe hauling some slurry on top of it, but I kind of want to hang on to that slurry right now. I kind of want to wait because I think next we're going to go through quite a bit of it as well, but so far we are sitting pretty dang good. I think, like I said, when we come back next month, next episode will be right here. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.